And we are live. Okay, cool. Yo, what is up? It is a Sunday, such a Sunday, my dudes. So we're gonna pick up where we left off here. Uh, yeah, we're gonna pick up where we left off. So now that we did most of the UVs for everything, mainly, mostly, except for the hand here shit. So this is the one we're missing really quick. Right there, you see, it's not supposed to be black right there. It's supposed to be like another color, but what? No, it's we just gotta set this up right now because we're gonna have to do 3D coat right now. So we are done with Blender for now. Be like a reason we don't want to be using Blender for texture painting. How am I being? Okay, UV editor. Yeah, I'm being dumb right now. Hold up. Right here. There's all this like mess right here. We need to fix that. I think that's right here. And it's also on the other side. We needed it to make it okay. We needed to link okay. We needed to make it so that it's actually UV'd because it's right here. A little dot right here, dude. Wait, where'd it go? Well, whatever, I'll just UV it. There it is. You know what? We're gonna get this other one too. This is gonna be all crazy right there. Hold up. Why is it? Oh yeah, because I'm doing two sides. So the circling around is like weird. Hold up. Let me just get rid of the other one. The hell with it. Okay, that's fine. Shit, let's not be. Oh my gosh, you can see the mess. But this one, this is messed up or not? No, it's not messed up. So this one's messed up as these two. And then I'm gonna get the other one too right now. Wasn't sure which one was messed up. I think it's those. See. Oh, even that one here. All the way down there. Damn. Okay. I don't have the same problem there, what? I don't think so. Okay, I think that's I need to get a little bit back up from my mic here. I think that gets on most of it. We're gonna have to re-texture that anyway. No, looks like a bad UV right here because there's no line. I feel like an ass UV. So why is it? Yeah, there we go. So yeah, we want to do a cut right there. You know what I'd love if Blender added? Like we could do an immediate cut right here. But I don't know if we can, but because we can't add a seam right here, can we? Oh, it says split. No, that's not the same thing. So we're gonna add UVs, our own seams. Okay. And then so after this, we're just gonna join it together and move over. Where's that? We're gonna move over to 3D code after this. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. That'll do it. Need to paint the hand a. Do we need to paint the hand? Yeah, let me see the reference. Haven't checked the hand, but I'm pretty sure it was. Let's take a look at the reference here. Okay, yeah, you see, there's nothing but like a glove right here, so it's gonna be mostly skin right here, up to probably right here. Wait, right here is probably gonna be skin, but this one we want UV. Trying to keep it the same, as I don't want to do two textures, but I mean with code we can kind of get away with just using symmetry. I don't know if that's the case, and pretty sure you could do the same thing in Blender actually, but Blender's texture paint is really kind of ass. Okay, do it. Now, one of the big reasons why Blender's here we go. Now, I'm OCD about this. It up really quickly, like not an angle deform, but we're gonna make straight. So we're gonna make this straight, like so. Doesn't need to be, but I like it like that. I think it does help with this type of texturing that these straights, like so, but not a big deal. I think I'm gonna keep this one the same, especially due to the fact that we're almost gonna be using one single color, so we can even cheese it even more and have a single texture. Okay. This oh, you know what? I should close the. There we go. I'm just using Mio 3. It's kind of like the same as the other one. It's like there's other UV thing. I forgot what it's called. But this was a little bit more like it has like two or three UV add-ons in one. Um, it's nice like that. Okay. Now we're just gonna. I think I'm gonna place it over here. We gotta shrink this down. It's like too big. You see, like right over here is where it's like the hand is, so that's how small it has to be. Yeah, it might even show up here. Actually, there you go. But we're gonna place are we gonna color this damn thing? We're gonna color right on there, so we're gonna put it right here. Up down, that would put it right underneath that thing. I could do that, or no, because I'm making another extra edit on the other side. We'll do UV layout right now. The hell with it. It's over here. This is our UV layout. I think I need to combine it with the small stuff, I think. Hold up. Did I? No, I didn't combine it yet. Because this is the other one. What we could do. Let's see. Okay, so what I'm going to do. I'm going to move these out of the way. And I'm going to make this in a quadrant. Because we're going to make this shit in a quadrant. Like, hold up. Let's move it right there. What we want to do. I'm going to make this. Where is it? It's in the 2D cursor here. We want to make that like right down. I'm gonna do a 4K or 2K. I don't know. Hold up, because the texture's already 2K. I extend it to the right. Yeah. Okay, that could work, but my lazy butt's not gonna think about it. We're gonna make this like gonna this section right here, so we can move it up a little to the Y on the X and Y axis to about what 0.5, 0.5. Yeah, okay, that'll work. Because well, then we can just grab this and then rotate it, scale that down all the way, and then move it up manually, and you're done. Good enough, in my opinion. I mean, I'm think I'm overkilling here with the UV and the texture like this. These are like really small little things, but whatever. Now we're gonna do the big one. And scale it down to 5. This one's a little bit more like up. Hold up. 1 on the y-axis, 0.5. So yeah, there we go. Okay, so actually, what are we preserving from the original? Now that I think about it. Well, what are we preserving? If we're not preserving shit, then we can probably fit it all. Now that I think about it. Like, what is this texture preserving here? This one is is it body? Holy shit. Hold up. If it's body, it is body. It is body. Okay. Hair. This could be hair. Hold on. No, wait. It's is it body or hair? I think it's body. Yeah, it's body. Since that's the case, where the hell's the feet? Oh, there it is. Right in the center, right here. We might be able to get away with a little bit. Now we'll figure it out later. But worst case, we'll just so we can just start up painting right away. Okay. Oh shit, we need to fix this one first. And we're gonna go to the editor. Okay. The hell are we putting this one? I wonder. Put it on this side. We'll put it the other one. So we'll place it here as well. Oh shit. Let's move this one down. Yeah, okay, so we need to move this one like and we're gonna move it to shrink it down. There's no Z axis on this, but I'm too lazy to get the specific one here. Like it's easier to just drag. Okay, so this one just straight up make smaller. Shit. Oh shit. I think I missed one. Okay, so you see like up here, I didn't even see this. Yeah. Maybe underneath, maybe. I don't know where the hell that is. that one? That one is is a single color. I think that's like the bells and shit. Hold up. Yeah. Okay. Bring this down and then 0.5. That's it. But the hands is different because hair. I don't know why they divided the thing between the hair and the other one. It's weird. Okay, so that's a hand, hair, hand thing. And that's a shoe. Okay, so we just need to shrink this down. 5. No, 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 no. We need to join it up. Join on this one. Hold up. I need to make sure everything's right because we have the UV map name on this one and then this one. This one has tick cord. So because of that, we're just going to join it on the bottom one, I think. We need to change the name. Did I spell that right? I wonder. Yeah, text cord. Okay. Just like 4, and I don't even know what the other ones do sometimes. Hold up, where's the... This one goes into the shoe. Okay, that's joined, and then we're gonna... Yeah, see, over here is the new texture. Because we're gonna move it probably in the same layer this one is. So this is the hair. Here's the accessories. The accessories are in the UV map. We're just gonna put that in X cord. Shit. You know what I forgot? Okay, yeah, this is what I keep forgetting stuff. Hold up. We forgot about the attribute. Or color attributes. This one's empty. Check out the hell is it? Okay, solid attribute. Okay, so we can see everything has the correct attribute except for this one here. Where's the new stuff now? So I'm gonna set it up again later. Ah shit, what was it again? Was it 0 here? 1. I had to look again. I think it was this. Where is it? Spreadsheet? Okay. So yeah, okay. So red, green, and blue, and okay. Just gonna set that up then. Red 2.16. 2.16 0 and then 0 this one. That should do it. Yeah, and then we're gonna make the same thing here. The originals already have that set. So we want to do probably is going to combine the other one and then create the other text cord. I have done this before. Combine these two and then Hold up, did I get detect the UVs right? Okay, yeah, okay, so we got it right. What we're gonna do is we're gonna join that up. Save, power save, and then join it up. Join. And we have that going. And then we're gonna join up the originals to the body, I think. Hold up, why is there UV map on this? Oh, something happened, I don't need it. There it is, it's fine. Oh yeah, we're gonna do the text chord one, I think. We're gonna make that right now. What's okay, it's a mess, but there it is. Text chord one. We're gonna make one right now. So, this is a different UV. So we're gonna do a little merge at center. Put it right here. It's close enough, whatever. Text chord one is weird. Text chord two. I forgot which one this one is. That's that text chord one, and then we're gonna make it text chord two, which is I think it's upside down. Find out for a second. I think. Yeah, I think it's upside down, and then what's the third one? Holy shit! Yeah, see, upside down Jane. Front view project. And what the hell's the third one? Oh wait. I think this is a back facing. I think. Hold up. Yeah. It's a back facing. I think. I haven't checked. And X4, I have no fucking idea what it. Look right there. There's a little dot right there. I guess we'll copy it and put a dot. Okay. We are going to, let's see, put the, oh yeah, this one's upside down. Okay, so we're going to do the UV project from view. Do we want to do bounds or not bounds? No, I want to do the, join the hands first. Okay, so the hands are joined, I think. Let me see the text chord one. That's fine. Oh, we're gonna move the hand up here. That gives us some space. Okay. Merge at distance and then the other one as well. Where's the, okay. This one we can just yoink it. Why is it weird now? What the hell happened here? Don't tell me I need to merge. Okay. Edge. Oh wait. Yeah, never mind. There's a little bump there I added. That was being dumb. Okay. Now with what the hell is this? Empty. Okay. Text chord 2 is the upside down one. So we are going to do that as well. I think I want to do bounds, but let me see. Okay. That might work. I don't know. We're going to tone it in a little bit. No, you know what? I'm going to join this one first, and then I'm going to do a text chord 2 like that. Okay. So we got to go with text chord 2. And we're going to do a project from view. Sorry, bounds. Okay, now we flip it. Nah, close enough. I think that would do it. I mean, yeah. Chord 3 is like this. Oh, we're just gonna put it on the little wait, text chord 3 is a background. Huh. It's a back facing. We'll just ignore it because I'm not gonna worry about it. Look at that. It's already done right there. So we're just gonna move it up 1. Perfect. So now generally it's all joined in one. We'll be able to paint it really easy, mostly. I should separate the accessories again, but it'll be fine. Worst case, I just need to figure it out. You know what? Actually, well, let's do a little bit of a separate anyway. Yeah. Second, I'm gonna be right back. Yes. Okay, I'm back. So we're continuing off, and then after this, we gotta head over paint. Looking at this, I think, oh yeah, shit. My goddamn feet again. Okay, so the feet are the feet are different colors. Okay. There we go. That's done. Rather quick. I think that's it for most of it. Oh, we just gotta head out and paint it. We're gonna rename it. I don't know if I spelled it right, but yeah, we're gonna rename it Reset Accessories. We're gonna rename this one. We're just gonna keep it at body, and then we're gonna rename this one to be feet or foots. I don't know. And then this one is the accessories from the original. So that means that we're ready to export outward into texturing for painting. Go with material. So this is where we're going to deviate from Blender here. because we're not gonna come back until after we're done. Probably. Because after this, after the painting, we gotta weight paint. So texture painting and then weight painting. 2 parts, okay. Exporting OBJ, so we're gonna export this. We're gonna call this the painting one. Oh, we gotta make the folders. Painting, okay, that's what we make the folders like. Organized, because it's gonna be a mess if not. Alright, let's, oh shit, that's right. We gotta triangulate first. It's cause supposedly it paints better, but supposedly it paints better. That's the results already triangulated, okay. We're gonna OBJ export. I'm gonna say this one is the Jane body. And then we're gonna make the accessories out. The reason I made it separate is because I want to see how I'm painting stuff. Like, because sometimes things are in the way. In accessories. So I don't know if I spelled that shit wrong, but whatever. I don't know if feed, and that's it. We're not gonna export the original because we're gonna use the original textures for that. Let's see. Export OBJ. Now I'm using. I would have used Substance Painter, but it's not as good as 3D Code for. They're both good, but I don't know. I got used to 3D Code with this feet. Okay, Jane feet. Okay, that's it. And now we're gonna spend like the rest of the time texture painting, most likely. Assuming everything went right. So goodbye, Blender. Hello, 3D Code. And I should do some stuff in cause no, I've tried using both. Workflow that ends up longer. Sometimes not. But where's the okay. Okay, let me just we're gonna switch over the screen, I think. Yeah, okay, that works. Beautiful. And now we're gonna head over and go to. Oh yeah, that reminds me. I was doing the black or another mod for Yi Yiwon. I can't pronounce names for shit. I'm not gonna lie. I was doing another mod for that. You see. Oh, wait, you can't even see. It's not on the screen. Okay. Well, I was doing another mod for Yiwon. Jiwon. Okay, the new character that's out right now. Um, and it's looking cool. One of them that I'm making is so I already finished 2 of those. So they're both simple ones. Then I finished the finishing up the dolphin pants one. So yeah, that one's coming up. And then I have another one that is called Black Ink, and that one is like a bit experimental. I had like 2 experiments on that, and that was fun. But I'm gonna release those before the new Jufufu comes out because I want to make a mod for her pretty soon. but I haven't released anything of these yet. I mean, I already have some done, but I haven't released them. I should. Let's go with put it. Sorry, I am being dumb here. Is we're gonna start with the body. That's like the big one. Okay, so we don't have to do the triangulate, you see, or the weld. Just keep everything as is. Yeah. So we want to do 4K. Gonna rename it. What are we gonna name it? We're gonna name it body. Okay. Okay. So we are now out of Blender 3D code. So this is not gonna be a 3D code tutorial at all, because but you know what? I'm gonna give a little bit of a. I'm gonna give a quick Blender lesson right here for texture painting, just to show how different it is, though. Very quick. So we're gonna go back to Blender really quickly. Okay, so we're back. Black. I left it open. So let's say this is how we would set it up in Blender. It's a little different, but it's whatever. So this is the thing that's confusing some people when it comes to painting and whatnot. It's everything is images. It's not like some special shit. All just a picture. So if we wanted to texture paint on her, we have the things we need. So we need the shader. So it says, okay, so here's the image or whatever, right? We can see the shit here. But I want to change this, so we're going to the slots. We have like a few slots for this thing. Let's get rid of all of them. Okay, we don't need it. We only want one slot. Now, this is a bit for more modding than it is for, or I mean, just in general texture painting. You could do this actually. So we have the material. Let's rechange this name to, what the fuck are we gonna name it? We're gonna name it body. Okay, so we're gonna rename it body. And so we have this as a shader right here. I don't know why explain it. This is basic as heck, but this is shader, and then you know this is a texture. So there's a bunch of textures here, but these are all procedurals, and then we're gonna go over to not image so we can we're gonna just grab image texture, so flat out just image texture. Okay, where the hell did they add it? Is it like an input or something? It should have been in textures. Where? I can't see it. I mean, this has multiple images, I guess, but in general, just image texture. So we would connect it here and then have this shading. So let's go over and do shading so we can see it. So we have this shading on it. We get rid of but if we don't want a shader, this shader's like more realistic or whatever. We can just grab an emission shader, and that's pretty flat. You see, as flat as hell. You're done. So everything is images. So let's say we grab Jane Doe's image right here. You'll see it's wrapping around the UVs. Automatic, like you use UVs, so we don't have to deal with it. Even this can be automatic. Oh, same thing. You see, the yellow turns to green. It assumes it just adds a shader of emission right here. But since we don't care, we just have one single node and one single output, because that's all we need. So we're gonna go back to. Oh yeah, we do want to. When we're doing this shit, we want to do a smart, because sometimes it has these UV interpolation things. Well, whatever. So we have this texture, right? We want a texture paint, so we're gonna get rid of this. And we're gonna create a new image, a flat image. So let's say, so we wanted to keep it 4K. This is where Blender eats shit. So let's say 4K. It's now 4K. We're gonna say temporary texture. Then we want to keep it like alpha 100. That makes it transparent. We're not gonna see shit. So when we put this on, the character should be invisible. Or maybe not. I think we need to do the alpha thing. Hold up. Principled VDF and then alpha. There you go. Yeah, you see the character will be invisible. That's what we're actually seeing in the texture. But we don't care about that. We just care about the color. Because of that, I think I can do this actually with, one second. We could do this if we go to solid, and then we go right into texture. Yeah, you see it's invisible. Same thing. So I'm going to hide this and then this. So this invisible character is really showing up in the texture. So on the right we have this and this. But let's start painting. The minute that we start painting, it paints immediately on top of that texture. Kind of. So let's say, there you go, see, we're painting on it. Very easy. We're now at 4K. And you see some lag. I don't know if it's going to show up, but it's going to show some lag. And because at 4K it starts to lag and stuff. Say we want to use a blue, and then let's change the brush to soft. This one's airbrush. This one's paint soft. Oh yeah, you have to go with the paint pressure because different colors. That's kind of annoying that the colors are dependent on the thing. Okay, so we're painting. So you can paint in whatever this is. Now, I'm not sure how it's storing it. It might be like in a weird cache thing, but now let's say we close out. So we saved. We literally just saved. When we close out or anything happens, it says save one modified image. If Blender crashes for any goddamn reason, it's not saved. And then you say, okay, save, go back. And then, oh, we imagine Blender crashed. Okay. We open up, oh shit, wrong. We open up Blender once again. Look at that. Gone. Let's say you were working for like an hour or two. You're sculpting, and then you say save. You do this regular save thing. No. That's saving all your work. But it's not. It is. Definitely not. I have lost hours like that. It's absolutely insane. Why is my pressure so... Pressure's not great here. Ugh, and even the lag. Okay. I hate the lag after. Can't even see. Like, there's not even a wireframe. Yeah, there's a lot of bad or downsides, but okay, and there's yeah, but there's also good sides where like the soften is pretty good. The soften is actually better in this in Blender than it is in their softwares, I think. So we just shift and soften. Looks good. But like I said, so if we wanted to actually save what we're doing, we gotta always Oh, it's gotta go. Not here, sorry. We gotta keep this image up. So here, we're painting on the image. We can even paint directly here. So we can say paint. We can say right here. And it paints on the image. I don't know where it's painting because I can't see shit. There's some lag too. Okay, so it painted on stuff. So what we want to do then is always head here and then go image and then save. So we can Alt S apparently. Save. And then it saves the PNG. So it says, okay, we're gonna save the PNG. Say create a new thing here. We're gonna say textures folder. So there's probably lag on this video thing. That's what I'm seeing on my thing, sometimes some lag, but whatever. So we save the texture. We're gonna save it as a temporary PNG. The 4K texture. So we can come in actually and start painting using Blender's thing, but then we have to always come in and save right here. And let's say we wanted to go back. Let's say, oh shit, we want to go back. Or let's say we want to add another layer. So we want to add another layer. We have to go no layers in Blender. What we have to do is we need to make another texture. So we say texture A, we say image texture. So now there's another image texture. We say the same thing. Image texture. I don't know why it's previewing that shit, but that's how it actually is. We go image texture. We need to bring a new one. Create a new texture. And this is just for another damn layer. And then, what do we want to name this? Like, temp2 for now. And then we got to make sure that it's an alpha 0 for sure. We got to throw in a mix color. And then here's where I get lost here, because this one's like new. Use this in like 3.6 Blender. I didn't do this bit. Should be the same, right? I think so. Anyway, then we gotta mix, and we gotta set it up. Then we gotta make sure we select where we're painting, right? We can't paint another one. We are in texture paint right now. I'm going to change the color to bluish. Yeah, there you go. There's another layer. So there's that secondary layer. Now if we now to make sure that it's on the secondary layer, it is, you see. We tested out. It is the mix of those two. And so we have to do this every time for every layer. There's add-ons that do it for you. Like, I think UC Paint and the other ones do the same thing. But this is a mix. This is not specifically how it would look. Like, let's say we go over here, how it looks. So it's mixing the two to get this result. And this might be faded. Or we can just change the thing. So that's our focal layers. And then we could say, multiply or lighten or whatever. Usually we'd go with like a screen. So it mixes it without mixing it. You get like the full version. Yeah, you see at 100 you get like a full mix. Yeah, anyway. Well, let's go actually paint instead of wasting time here. These are kind of what I'm going to delete this anyway. We'll leave it empty for now. Yeah, see, missing materials, textures, links, or whatever. Yeah, so that's how easy it is to actually texture paint. I don't know why I would see so many things on like Reddit or whatever where they're like, how do we texture paint? It's pretty cakewalk to actually start it. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna, you know what we're gonna do? We might edit some shit. We'll just go texture paint. So, because it's so chill, it kind of did texture paint. We can close out. Don't save. You see, this is like a modified image. So if you wanted to save, it saves that image. But look, I completely forgot about it. I completely forgot about it. And if it crashed on another layer and you forgot to save that one layer, and it says there's a save all right here. Save all images. That's the one you had to keep clicking. And there's no hotkey for that. You'd have to make one. So let's save all images. Gonna get rid of this. We don't need. Just gonna delete that. Okay. We're good. We are now gonna go back and actually do the painting in. Oh wait. Is it showing up? Oh no, there's just lag. I'm just seeing lag on my screen right there. And it's showing up. Actually, I should watch my videos back to see if I'm lagging or not. Okay, so the control's a little bit different in 3D Code, but this is definitely not going to be a 3D Code tutorial. This is just a watch me paint kind of thing. If you guys want to see that, or if anyone wants to see that, watch me paint. What time is it? It's gonna be like. This is gonna probably take like a while. Luckily, I think I could cheese a little bit. Wait, this is why I did that one thing last time. Wait, okay. So we're gonna. Okay, so yeah, like in 3D Code, there's like 3 versions of like. Wait, there's no caps or key strokes. I'm pressing 1 and the other one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You get different views. They're up here. So 1, 2, 3. Where the hell's 4? There's 5 and then 8 for metallic. Be doing a diffuse only. Oh shit, that's right. I'm gonna be doing I wanted to talk about the other materials. We're talking normal map and the other one. Actually, you know what? We should do the normal map first. It's gonna be fun. So what we want to do for the normal map is that we're gonna be doing it. What did we do last time? So for normal mapping, we're gonna create a depth. Just for this one, I think. Just for this body, because I bring the other accessories and whatnot. I kind of don't want to do that, maybe. But anyway, back to it. This is like a cheap, easy way to do it. Do the same thing in Substance, but it's a little bit more involved, in my opinion. What we do. We create a depth mask, and then we export that depth mask. Or no, the depth map. We export that as a normal, if I remember right, and then we use that and put it back in here. I think it's been a bit. It's been a minute, if I recall correctly. Yeah. Right, let's do it. So look at that textured. Yeah, we're not doing that. Where the hell? There's noise. I have a ZZZ one. This is where I actually import any any stuff that I made. So any alphas I made, and then I have them here. It'll show up. I have this one. I think this one's oh yeah, the cutting hair one. Remember that everything's flipped, so we need to make sure that we're making the words flipped. So when we export this into the game, it'll flip the other way. So we need to mirror everything. Another one. What was this one? Oh yeah, this one's the. That's what I did. So I did that, and then I put it right on top of it. Looks like it. And then we have this one for the boar. I need to make more alphas. I just made them as I needed. So this one's the. Oh, there's one for the. What's it called? The one was for like Lucy. Okay. Going back to start painting then. I basically use like two brushes. I use this one and then the full one hard. Get started. So for the depth, we're just gonna be. Okay, so I have no idea how to do this in Blender actually. No idea at all. So you're gonna see if I do something like this, it adds that adds an a sort of normal. It's not a normal. It's like called a depth mask, but we can export it as a normal. We export. Where is that? I like to use Zenless. Zenless preset that I have. So here comes the little tips and tricks here. So I think I can do this really quick. Let me see. So I don't know if it's gonna export it, but like, let me see. I kind of forgot for a second. Let me see. What I'm with the normal map. Okay, so these three, texture number 2, texture number 3, texture number 4, are just different versions of the normal. So texture number 2 is basically the big one, which is the red and the green channel. The general normal map that we're using. We're using it is DirectX, so it's not OpenGL orientation. It's the DirectX one, and then from the DirectX, the DirectX tangent normal map. That's what it was. DirectX tangent normal map, and it's a 2-channel. So this is where the height or the normal direction is kind of information is put in the red and the green channel. Then on the blue channel, there's a ambient occlusion, so the AO. Then the fourth texture number 4 is just the combination of it. This is like the auto one, and that would make the normal maps. Generally, I like to use texture 2 and then it outside to the AO. Let's go back to let's see if we can showcase. So we did this little line here. There's another line, maybe right here. Let me grab my. Another line right here, and maybe right here. Okay, so we do these lines. So what I want to do is I want to export. We don't want to export geometry. We want to export only textures. So that we figure out the path. Where'd I put it? This is the longest part here. Where the hell is it? Okay, so I put it in documents, alright. That's what it was. Okay. Jane. Okay. Textures. And we're gonna make a new. No, we're just gonna export it here. We'll dress it up in a bit, and then we're gonna say ZZZ. I think. What the hell? Where's my? Okay, yeah. Exports Zenless zones. Zenless export. Now, it's a custom one. There doesn't exist one here. I made it, so this is just a preset. You can save them. I'm exporting to designer and painter, and it kind of works like that. It's fine because the normal map. This is what I was saying. The normal map preset for Substance Painter and Designer is DirectX. But if I put it to Blender, it'll be OpenGL, which is the reverse, I guess. So what that means is that the in is going to be out. So instead of bumping out, it's going to look like it's bumping in. Yeah. So we're going to go back. We're going to export, and then we're going to say use. We're going to add another prefix. That's fine. I'll make it a prefix later. So, what the hell we'll do? Body. Okay. So we say body, and then we export. Let's see what happens. Actually, I kind of forgot if it did it right or not. So, where is it at? We're gonna go right into. Where is this? Okay, found it. Hold up, I need to change the screen. Wait. No, that's not the right one. Main screen. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so if we look at main screen right here, we'll see that we exported the textures, right? I'll get rid of this. It was from Blender. Remember, we had that temporary texture we made. Yoink. Or yeet, I guess. Yeet, I guess. I don't know. So anyway, this is the diffuse that we got so far. So it's like gray. So we get this gray diffuse. Right. And so now we have the normal. And it shows up right here. You see these this thing. What is this thing? Right, it just shows up as a normal. And then we have the Y here. This is the ambient occlusion. Generally just like a 1. So I believe it's at the brightest it is like showing basically. So not in shadow when it's fully brightly green. I mean blue. But when it goes down to like 0, when you zero it out to black, dark, it starts casting a shadow. So we would get this kind of color in this thing, right? But instead, if we have this, we can then adjust it by adding, where's my shit? Right here. You're going to drag it in a layer. And then we're going to say, we're going to make this we're going to say normal. We're going to say, I believe it's overlay. Or was it the other one? Like, lighten, was it? Yeah, it was lighten. It was additive. Whatever. And then we can tune that in. We tune that in. That's that. This gives us a little bit more control over the AO. A little bit. If we look at the original textures for Jane, I think. Do I have him here? I did not bring him here. Hold up, I think I can. Because if we look at the textures for, I believe Lucy, texture is. Take a look at this normal map. You see, on the left side is where it's all at. The original on the right side is mine, right? So we can kind of get that color by tuning that in a little bit. But I forgot which one it was. It was additive, right? We can get that color right there. Like it probably right there. So we can tune that. I forgot how I did it, but yeah, that's how I like to do it. It kind of gets the same color, but I know I did it easier. Right. Anyway, where was I? I was supposed to be painting instead of explaining shit. Okay. Blendworks is basically most of where I just keep all my stuff. We are going to move it over to texture. Okay. I'm not recording this. Okay, so what's nice is that we have this depth mask, right? We can just simply delete it and then add another one. This works with layers. It's much better than Blender's shit. Your shit's fucking annoying because of it. With depth. So we can work on the depth before we work on everything else. Now what's nice about this is that we can, I wonder if I should probably get like an alpha and then have like preset instead of just going manually, I guess. I don't know. Also, we need to change the curves, opacity, maybe. Oh, it's still strong. It has to be, oh, there it is, shit. Has to be that, and maybe we're at 20. Wait, yeah, because we added it. We added a little bit right there at 30. What was it fall off? That's fine, whatever. So reference image a little bit, but probably where we would add a little bit of, this is, you think it's super strong in in Z, in game, but it's not. You would see it barely. It's actually really weak. The normal map, you'd be like, oh, why is it so not strong? Basically, what is these little why is it so weak? Why it looks strong here, but it's not. We're just gonna add a little bit of details here. I would actually want to pinch that. Hold on. I want to pinch. Like this look like it's like that kind of thing here. We're adding a look of like it's pinching a little bit of the thing here. And I want to do one line instead of multiple. If I do multiple, it kind of looks bumpy. Smooth that out. Actually, we can actually smooth that a little bit. That's nice. smooth that out the edges at the end, I mean, of the thing. So it looks like it's coming in. Yeah, you see it'll look like it's part of it. So I'm gonna add a little bit of like a add a little bit right there, and then a little bit adding as I think. I don't know. We can smooth it out after there's compression and whatnot. Oh, I forgot. We can also move the lighting. Where's the hell's the? What's the button again? What was the? There it is. We can move some of the lighting a little bit if we want. So we can come in and then I think to tune that in a little bit. I'm gonna really go in with the once we go in with the smooth brush, it looks better. We don't want to add too many, but maybe a little bit more, I guess. You know what I like about this actually, when we do like that, it looks like it's attached. It's really cool like that. Picking it up a little bit. We're gonna be doing that a little bit more as we go. I think that's good enough for now. I mean, I might tune that in later. Out here. We're just gonna come in and smooth. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I mean, smoothing does is make it look like I'm trying to blend it in basically. Might have added too many, but whatever. It'll look better once add a little bit of color. It'll look a little better too. Used to just do this with raw color, so just to diffuse. But let me see if I can do. What we can do is actually reverse. Was it and then eraser? But it was erase. So I like to have this really strong. We're just gonna yeah, like to erase it right at the belly. Like the skin, we don't want to be elevated at all. Like that, and then make sure there's nothing in. Probably, this is probably where you can go solo. This is not going to be advice anymore. It's going to be like I'm just going to be painting or doing whatever. Might be better at texture painting or whatever than me. Not, not like okay at it, I guess. Not super confident about it, but they are, I guess. Now we're gonna keep on going. Could do this in like blurring it out a little bit. Like it's part of the outfit. I think it looks strong. Right now it looks like hella strong. but when I bring it in game, it'll look softer. Like if it's not even there. It's kind of a pain in the ass actually. Because I try and I'm like, oh shit, it looks like really strong, and then in game it's like, oh, what a little tiny thing. Okay, you can come in and then up there's nothing. It's just skin and then heart. And down here we might add some gear for the boots. Wait, no, this is skin. Never mind. Now we're gonna add some shadowing with the light map, or not the light map, the diffuse. I think that was it. I think I'm gonna go right into coloring. Oh yeah, shit. This one had a little bit. I like to add a little strong. Even though like last time I added a strong thing and it was like I felt like it wasn't even enough. Like, oh shit, that looks strong, but it's not. I think I'm gonna be like there, maybe. More folds, so I think the more compression or something like that. I can go with this size because it's like more visible. The other one's like not visible at all. But it's like really small. It looks cool though, like when you do something like that. But make it bigger because last time I did it small, it just wasn't showing up. And ZZZ's like textures are kind of like cartoonily big, so it kind of fits. Notice how I turned off the I don't have any all the I don't have any called symmetry. That's the word. Symmetry. I don't have any symmetry going on right now because of the fact that I know that if I were to add symmetry, it would look off. It just looks off when you add symmetry. It really does. Technically, there's like a lot more like. Hold up, I'm gonna add a little bit more fold here. There's like a lot of big folds, right? So you'll be like some big folds like that change the mesh. Yeah, those are like more mesh ones. You don't want to kind of be going adding these little minor ones. Now I'm doing this in like so because shit. I'm doing it like this so because I think it's a little better, easier to do it here than to make like a normal map and then go through the whole hidden caboodle of creating what is that creating a normal map from a mesh. So the mesh version is like you go in, create a high topology, then you come back and then bam, you do a normal map with high poly shit. It works, but smooth it out a little bit. But just a little faster. We don't have to do that. Oh shit! Thank gosh I click Control Save. Yeah, that's we're gonna make oh shit. Where'd it go? Okay, so this is this is a saving right now. Sorry, I get distracted here. Okay. His name? Holy crap, I forgot his name already. Second, I'm gonna check it out again. What's his name? His name is God, I'm bad at Korean names. I think that's a Korean name. It's okay. Yeah. Huikyo. Kuko? I don't know. I'm not gonna try to butcher the name, I'm sorry. Might even be a real Korean name, I don't know. So many of the I could put some more. Well, I can do some small ones down here. Uh-huh. Oh, you can see some really small ones. The size a bit smaller. This is not gonna be visual at all. You're gonna see this, I think. It's gonna be the one you're gonna be like, miss. It's gonna be so small. Yeah, this is gonna be small. I mean, you can already tell that it's like stressing out the texture there. We just do a bit of smooth on the thing. It's so small that it's like a delete when I smooth. Okay, close enough. And then, you know what? I'm gonna add a little more. Yeah, I like adding these little things. And sometimes it's supposed to be like this. Come in, connected. I'm gonna just smooth that out here. I think I added too many, but whatever. We'll roll with it. Yeah, okay. Yeah, those are really harsh. Let me see if I can tune that in. Looking at this, like I added too many. Maybe I didn't. Maybe like I've seen in real life where like there's a lot of folds and everything on everything, but doesn't look that good in 3D or whatever. Now we start painting with color. We already hit the where are we at right now? We are at an hour or 20. We haven't even laid down a single color. I guess we'll call this a base skin color, I guess. Call this yeah, base skin. Wait, did I name it not in a folder, not a yeah, I'm gonna make where every other program shines in comparison to Blender because you know first off it's a saving it saves right and second off it's really responsive really well for oh yeah this is the other one Oh crap! I gotta find Jane's. I like to color pick, so when I color pick, it gets really close to the original color. If I was gonna do this, like, if I was gonna make just modeling without having it in a game or something, would have made it with my own colors. But when I'm trying to match the colors that she originally has, I'm gonna color pick. First, have to find her. Where is she? Oh, where is it? I think it's in assets. Here. Yeah. I should do the probably light map and whatnot as well right now before I even touch the diffuse. Which, yeah, no, I should do that first. Plus, you guys get a lesson in the modding aspect, or anyone watching, yeah, you get a lesson in the modding aspect, which is light map and material map. Yeah, we're gonna do material map and light map first. Then where's the where's Evelyn? Actually, when I'm gonna be coloring, I'm just gonna shut up because there's not gonna be much I need to say. Yeah, where's this shit? Hold up. We're gonna copy all of it. Copy the body, the light map, material map, normal map. We're gonna copy. Actually, I was talking to what's his name? I already forgot his name. I'm bad with names. I was talking to some homie, right? And upscaling. We upscaled the normal map, and that's what because that's what is that like when we get the normal maps from let me turn this on to the other screen. Hold up, main screen. We get the normal maps. Let's view it on large. When we get the normal maps, look at the scale of this. It's at the one corner. This is at it's at 1024. The 1024, and the regular diffuse is 2048. So it's like a 2K texture, and this is a 1K texture, and so it comes off like really bad when it's done. They do a good job in the normal map though. It's nice. I should do those bigger folds. Okay. Okay. Um, and so what we did is that we went upscaling. I don't know if he wants his name shared or not, but fellow modder did that upscale. We got it to be. He went for 4K texture. I would have done it just at 2K. It's fine, unless it calls for it. But I would have done just 2K. I like to save at least a bit of space. So here's a normal map, or sorry, light map, and then here's a material map. It's very bright. No, sorry, the map is very bright, but they're different. I have a guide that I wrote down on which one does how it interacts and what color does what, because it's basically three colors. It's basically the RGB colors and different levels. It does differently. So the magic one, so the magic material is actually the material map. The material map is the like decision one. This is the one that decides what the hell the material is on the character. The light map decides how the light interacts with the character, basically. And then the combination between the two, really where it shines through. And then we also have the the diffuse texture also. What that does is that it'll make it so that the shadows look more shadowy on the map. So we combine all this, and then you get a good kind of thing. But we're gonna do the material map first, and the light map. Don't light map first, and then material map. There's a little issue though. Is I don't know how Jane's light map is. I have a general guide, but Jane's light map could be something else completely. Hold up, where's my terminal? Yeah. I'm gonna get the. So, let me just. Go grab the terminal and see. That's because I wrote it in my terminal under Vim, so it's in there. I didn't save it as a text file for some. I just like using Vim sometimes on the terminal. Actually, I like Linux. Actually, a bad one. Where is it? Holy shit! Put it. I'll probably put it in. Yeah, put it documents. Get over to documents. Is it there? Let me see. Yeah, it is there. Okay. And like I said, I didn't save it as a text file. So I'm dumb. Okay. All right. It's up here. It's actually not long because the interaction between the light map and the material map is rather important, actually. That's the reason why the rest of the information was kind of locked out in the guides. It has to do with both of them. If you try to isolate one and the other and say, neither one affect another, you're not going to find out the answer. The answer is oh, I gotta read this off right now, which is like, so red. So the red. No, we're gonna. You know what? We're just gonna start painting it. We'll explain as we go. Now that I have this open with me. So we're gonna close this up a little bit, and then gonna explain the light map and the material map. So right on time for that. Let's painting. We're gonna be painting in the light map first. So let's make a new. This group is gonna be light map group, and then we're gonna make it. Maybe we're gonna make it one color, but I'm gonna go with red first. So I'm gonna read my guide a little bit here. So for the light map red, apparently that's just the shadow ramp, but it's also kind of like roughness, physically based renders. So if we're talking red, we could adjust the redness to adjust the roughness. Oh, let's find out. So let's go with we go with color should we go with? We should go with HSL RGB. There we go. Ugh, it goes to max. Okay. So we want to go with just a raw red, and then we're gonna go with tone it down a little bit. So the more red it is, the more rough we can imagine. So if we tone it probably at 177, maybe that'll be better. Where we want the roughness and the not rough, we have to decide that. So I want it to be low roughness, probably right into this center area. Since we did UV map it, I need to find it. Which one was actually? Was this one? That is oh, okay, so I painted a little bit of that color there. We need to make sure we log the depth. We don't want to depth paint it right now. We just want to do some dark what was it you know what, we should leave it at dark. Leave that. Anyway, we're choosing the color for red. Maybe we want to be a little bit brighter, maybe we're not. We need to find where the hell the main chest area is. Alright, where's it? It's fine. Oh, it's this one, okay. There it is. We found it. We're gonna do a fill. So this part's pretty boring. We're just gonna fill what we need. This one and this one. So that's the red that we want for that. Maybe we want red all of it. No. The skin, we want it more rough. So we're gonna add a blue so we can see. To see where the hell this is. This is right there, okay. This one's blue, and where's the other one? That one is also blue. Where's that one? Yeah, I should have mapped this out a little better, but okay, that's close enough. So this one's blue. Or sorry, not blue, it should be red. Same color as the other one, and then this one is also red over here. Nice is that I don't need to you see I don't need to paint that super slow super lightly, like I need to go right in there now. Let's see what else we got. We got I think I'm gonna do the same red here. The only downside, like I said, is like this one is this fill's not actually as good as Substance Painter. Substance Painter feels better. Where's that? Let's see. What's that one? Okay. So we're gonna grab. Oh. Oh, I hit the brush. Okay. That's the brush. And so we want this one as well. It looks like it's jagged, but it's not. What's this one? No, that's the body. Where the hell is this one? Like, uh, where is this? Is this? Okay, perfect. Probably this one, this one. Yeah. Fill this up here. Oh, okay. I want to fill this up right here where we needs it. Be sure what did I do? What's that one? Okay, so those straps. No, that's fine. Actually, those straps are fine. It's actually a good place to put it. What the hell was that one? Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, it's that one, and then that's up there. There. With this, I'm fine with like doing the straps. Oh, what the hell is that one? Huh. Yeah, this is gonna be fun here. Yeah, so this is why I don't do this while on stream because it's kind of boring. Wait, that's the right one. Yeah, all these little ones. Probably something separated or something. Oh, look at that. That's the right one. Another one. Another one. Okay. Solstice. Okay, yeah, those. Yeah, not that. That was not that. What's good is that once we do this once, we're gonna do it again. I wonder if it's gonna be on the top one right there. Getting curious. Okay. Oh, don't tell me. Okay, those are the back, and then okay, I see it. And there we go. Actually, I want this entire top thing too. So yeah, I like that. Maybe no. No, that one's the front. What the hell's that? No, that's the wrong one. What's this? Dang it. Okay, this one? No. Most of this time it's gonna be finding where the hell things are. Where is it then? I'm just gonna paint. There it is. Alright, we found him. Oh, and there's an autosave. Look at that. Another bonus in comparison to Blender. When it comes to texture painting, at least. They should have added an autosave for that shit for a while. But no. Okay, where's it? That's the one. What we could do after this is we're going to be testing which one is legit, which one's not. Actually, what was I doing? This thing needs to be. I think I had the neck. There it is. Yeah. We want it. We want that like that. And then, oh, okay, so we now know which one's which. Like so. Maybe, no, no. Maybe this one. Yeah. Okay. Good news. We're done with that, I think. Yeah. Those are the things that I want to be colored a lot. Except for this thing. What the hell? We'll delete it. Where is it? Oh yeah, the arm thing. Oh, I see. This thing's right here. We just erase that. Kind of manualed it. It's fine. It's not gonna be a big deal. Shit. No, okay. Being all quiet now. Well, yeah, this is why when it comes to the painting of so I guess we can talk random stuff now. Okay. Off a little bit. Okay. So what we were at here, we were trying to figure out the light mapping here, but here's the thing. We look at Jane's original. Or I need to switch it over. We'll look at Jane's original light map. Wait, is this a okay, it's this light map. Okay, so where we want, what things we want. The skin is bright red with a touch of blue, and the stocking is a bit is 44 blue, and then skin is 22 blue with full red, and this one is 179 on red. I figured, I think I was right. You see, I was like at 138 of red. Didn't put any blue, but what is blue again? So green is metallic. There'll be no green on anything except for metallics. But blue is a bit of gloss in practice, but when I test it out, it's more of how the object reacts to the indirect light of the scene. So it would be closer to specular, but think of it as how it treats indirect lighting on the object and its shadows, mainly its shadows. So yeah, and then comes in the material map. So when we look at the LM, the light maps, hello, sorry, the mic's cutting off. But if we look at the maps, the light maps interaction with the material maps, we can see that the blue affects the strength of the reflection of the material map, and the red affects it affects a ramp. So we think of it as shadow ramp, right? So if we go back to the shadow ramp, the LM has a weaker effect, but we can think of it also as a shadow ramp. We can think of it like a shadow ramp plus the roughness of the entire thing. So let's take a look, see. Meaning that we need to add a touch of blue, the red, right? But the skin is going to be fully red. So we have a lot of skin, so it's going to be really red with a touch of blue right here. This is 47 blue. We're going to copy that blue. Wait, my bad. Let me get a new sample. It's a 22 blue with full red. Let's try it. So what we're going to do, what I didn't do the first time because I was dumb, we should have created a layer mask. I have a layer mask. So let's make this full layer that color. So we have to go full red. A touch of blue, we're talking 22. Blue, and then we say fill. And we fill everything. There it is, there's the fill of red. I'm surprised that one's empty. I love the entire thing. So this is a full red. What we can do is we can put the other one on top, and there you go. Have the light map done in a sense. That's all we need to do. Only thing is that we can change this color from this reddish to a little bit more of a with a blue. So, and do. I wonder if we can create this layer, masses layer with was it was it? Is it yeah, okay. Okay, and then okay, so this is layer mask. You can say black. Hmm. Okay, yeah, no, that changed it. But if we go to white, it should be the entire thing. Yeah, that's not great because that means that this is painted right here. Yeah, I see. Great. What if we can change this to create a remove layer mask? We can change this into fill the entire layer. You see, we're gonna change this maybe to. Oh wait! I forgot about this. Shit, I'm stupid. As for this, what we can do is freeze the layer. That's right. Then we can make can create a clip layer, black or layer mask. Sorry, layer mask. Okay, so now we can invert or invert the layer. Hold on, invert, and then we can say that this will be black or yeah, black. So we need to change it to black here. Wouldn't have done this thing here because I messed up here. Instead of using a layer mask thing, I just went right into painting directly. That's my mistake. So, but yeah, now that should have worked. And now what we need to do is Alt D. And then if I wanted to change the color, we can just say we want it to be blue at 44. And what was the other color? It was gonna be like that's fine. Let's do it at 38. So we just say fill. Yeah, okay, changes it. Okay, there we go. And all we need to do is reveal the layer beneath. That's it. No, I think we messed up here. We're missing a little bit here. Yeah, you see these are missing. What we can do is no, we need to change that to white. That's not working. What the hell? Oh, okay. Worked. Maybe it's one of these. It's a stubborn one, I think. Or it could be possible that it's flipped or inverted, but I don't think so. The back face culling is showing that it's not. What we can do is see if we can color it. Huh. Yeah, we're gonna just change this right here. Why is that? All right, I see. I see. Hold up. We're gonna just then brush. What's happening is realized it as a there's it is. There it is. And what about this one? Yeah, okay. It realized it as that what we're gonna do is we're gonna paint it white. And this one white as well. Oh no, sorry, I'm gonna paint the layer mask it white. So now let me just do a fill layer with this one color, which was this one. Fill entire layer there. That just makes it so that it's 100% that color, I think. Okay. So now underneath we have the other color. That'll work. But wait. I think what happened is that it's mixed. It's mixing basically. Yeah, you see, it's mixing. It's because opacity is not at 100 at. Yeah, okay. You see, it was opacity. How it'll show up basically the same color. I was like wondering why that was happening. Okay, curve that. This is the light map. There's not much else I need to do for the light map because it's what I decided what things are gonna be. I could say that the green one that is not showing up here. I think this has a little bit of green, does it? No, it doesn't even have green at all. This thing has shadow ramping like that. We can probably tune it in uh, as the thing goes on. We're gonna tune it in maybe we want it to be like this low on the red. This maybe we want it to be a little bit like this, but we don't want these. These are like metallic, so you can see the metallic is this color. The blue is for that, spec. Green is for the metallic, and then red is for that other one. More green, as you see. And then we can find it in as we go. What we could do, we can add a little bit more green on some stuff. Give it that extra metallic, even if it's not metallic. We'll see. We're going to keep it as is for now, maybe. We might add a little bit more green to it, even though it's metallic. That's what's up. Okay. We have the other color we need to bring in. Hold up, we need the material map. So light map and material maps are really quick like that. Doesn't take long at all. Do not. This is an error that's brand new that I think a lot of modders are doing. You need to know what you're doing. Okay, you see right here, there's a gradient. When it comes to material maps, unless you know what you're doing, you probably don't want to do gradient. I'm going to be 100% with you. I've literally fixed another mod because it had this gradient thing. I was like, I don't like this texture. And solid color. Fix it. The thing is that we're not understanding what the hell we're doing with the material map. Sometimes we're gonna end up with some crappy material extra work in a sense. This is the I'm gonna rename this. I'm gonna probably cut this C section out in um, of this live stream, and then we're gonna close in here because this is a bit important here for ZZZ. This is gonna fix all you guys' mods or anyone else's modding over here. The material map is a bit finicky, yeah, not finicky. You need to know what each one does. Right now, they're thinking it's fucking magic. It's not fucking magic. It is legit. Legitly, it has a way of how it works. Here it is. And I just move this over. So, um, yeah, dude, it's my write up actually. Basically coming in here. We're gonna go right to what is explanation of the material map. So the red is the transparency controller or whatever. They don't think that's 100%. I actually think here's the magic, the interaction between the red of the LM and the MM's green. The red MM doesn't really come into play for a lot of stuff. You see, it's like maxed out in the fucking red right now. I don't know why the fuck it's maxed out in the red, but it's maxed out in the red. But when we try this shit in game, we don't even need the damn red at all. We can keep it off if we wanted to be 100. It is the LM red that changes shit. On top of that, red is special. Red has a little special thing that I consider. I have a hypothesis here where red affects maybe extra stuff in different objects. So let's say there's object A and object B. So body object A and body object B. I'm assuming, no, I'm not assuming, I'm thinking that the red can be a controller between, how strong that extra new effect for that object is controlled by the red channel. Now, not 100%, but but it works for the transparency for sure, depending on where the transparency is on the object. But going back into the light map and the interaction here and the material map, we can kind of ignore the red for now. So let's kind of tune this out so we can see. Just tune this out. I think we can tune it out. One of these pieces of shit here. Hold up. The saturation maybe just gonna get 0. Okay, so we can see it like that. Take a look, see. This is like the legit shit. You can have an entire light map like this, and material map like this, and it'll work. But coming back to this shit, we can say that, green. The green is oh right. So Madcap 1 and Madcap 2. So the explanation of this is a little bit more blendery. Where the hell's Blender? I'm gonna open Blender in this bitch. Blender. Okay. So we're gonna go over to Blender. We're just gonna open a new one right here. We're gonna head over to modeling, right? So we have, let's go over to, we're just gonna create a quad sphere. Also, if I want to make a quad sphere without like the add-on we got right now, all I need to do is make a cube. So divide it by like 3 times or maybe 4. And cast. There you go. Hold up, did I do right? Hold up, oh yeah, so zero it out. We're gonna go back to default. Yeah, that's it. I believe we can zero it out even. Use it like that. So 0.5, perfectly spherical. Anyway, where's this? Anyway, when we let's throw a material on here. Shading. No, we don't need that right now. We have madcaps. So madcaps, we're gonna have different madcaps in a single object, right? We have a few. They're basically like, I think like baked lighting or some shit. I forgot what it was. But if we consider that madcap 1, so we have one madcap here, then we have another one here. They control different things right here. So here's your roughness. So if we can think of this as a red, hold up, where's the material on this shit? Okay, we're just gonna keep it gray like that. Okay. So if we think of this as a red in the light map, the more red we have, the more rough it's gonna be. The less red, the more shiny, right? But if we go to diffuse, specular. Oh, this is so. I'm trying to come up with some. If we had green, by the way, it'll look more like this, which is the reason we might want to add a little bit more, so we can add a little bit of shine. But I did have images somewhere. Bunch of tests, right? Wait, where's the toon shading on this? I gotta make the toon shading off the top of my head. I can't think of it. But you see that sun point right there. A little sun point. Like a ramp. That would be like on that highlight right there. Maybe it's like stepped ramps or something. Let me see if I can. I know that we do it with a ramp and diffuse somehow. Maybe I could just like this. Shit. Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna try it out, but maybe. You know, I'm not the best at shader stuff. But where was I going with this? I was trying to explain this shit. It was basically we have 2 madcaps, okay? So this is, I'm getting tired of this explanation here, but there's madcap A and madcap B. Okay, so let's think there's 2 madcaps. And they're both like on the same thing. The strength of it. Anyway, going back to that. In the material map, there is madcap 1. So this is the reflection that. So when we say madcap, there's like a world reflection, right? And that would be one channel that deals with that. So the green channel would deal with madcap 1. That would be the reflection. And it deals with that and the shadow ramping of that highlight. So that's everything. When it's like really wide or whatever. When it's low, it's really wide. It's really smooth. Like not like that sharp edge. It's like a smooth edge. But if it's but if it's madcap, if it's but if it's not really strong and sharp, so soft green, so low green. Let's say what is this? This is 67, right? So that's pretty low green. So it's gonna be pretty soft, right? But if we go right here, it's a bit higher. Right here, even higher, and here, even higher. So that would be, you know, more reflective in that sense. And look at that's why you can see the metallics are a bit reflective on that too. They're probably a 151 right there. All right, so that's like the greens. That's like we can consider that map cap one. So reflection number one. Okay, so that's the world's reflection of one. Map cap two is the blue. So there's two. Madcap A and Madcap B. No, Madcap 2, which is blue, which is I consider the real strength of the gloss of the reflective. So if you want more strength on the reflections, you really want to that blue up. That's why it's right here. You see, right here it's like high blue because they want that reflection of here. I think this is like this one area, and then it comes down in the blue. So we're thinking blue is like that reflection strength of a madcap 2. So remember, there's two madcaps, but the green one doesn't control the strength of madcap 1. That one controls the the ramping of the highlights. And there's like that's why I'm saying there's like two rampings, right? Why there's an interaction between the two maps of the light map and the material map. So there's two interactions. Because of this, we can say that let's go down to so we can say that the blue and the green are the most important when it comes to how the material is. And then finally we have the the light map red and the material map green, right? So remember, the material map green is like the ramping of the highlight, right? So the more strong, the sharper that ramp. And the light map red also has a bit of ramping. So you combine those to get really hot, really strong ramp like that. Okay. So we can get a ramp, and then the LM blue affects. So the light map blue affects the strength of the madcap green. So remember when I said that the madcap green, no, sorry, the material map green doesn't affect the strength. So what does affect the strength of that is the light map. So there we're now painting a clear picture of the effects and the interaction of the maps. And then comes in finally the last interaction, the what is it called? Shit. Oh, and yeah, and then last one is the vertex colors. There's not much for the normal map, but the vertex color is it's like I said in the previous video, live stream or whatever. The alpha follows the topology. Okay, so the alpha vertex color follows the topology, but the red is the red is the outline thickness. So the thickness of the outline of the red, that one affects that, and then the green one affects, weirdly enough, the way I see it, is the thinness of the outline. So if you get like a green vertex color at like 100%, it'll remove the outline. But if you have like a red, it'll make it thicker. If you combine the two, it kind of like arranges. That's kind of like the vertex coloring. Now, what I'm trying to figure out is what the hell the blue one does. That's like the missing information. I have not figured that shit out. I don't know that one. The I tried many configurations with the blue, but I couldn't figure that shit out. That's the mystery. We'll find that out. They probably even in the new character, I have no idea what the fuck it does. But yeah. Okay, going back to the light map here. We're gonna call this light map done for this body here, and then we're gonna create a new group. We're gonna call it the material map. Right, okay. And so the material map is gonna be okay. Where is this? Okay, so this is gonna be the last explanation I do actually for this video. Because after this I'm gonna probably take an extended break. Right after this because I'm just gonna be, painting literally. I don't think you guys. I might just record it, but quiet because there's not much to talk about then. If so, I'll make a deal. We'll only talk on that video or the next second live stream that I do if someone has a question. So if there's a question on the chat box or anywhere, I'll answer it. If not, I'm gonna stay pretty quiet for that one because when I focus, I kind of forget to talk. All that shit. Okay, I'm gonna do the material map. This will be the last bit of tutorial and knowledge. Yeah, because it's not much after this. Because that'd be about it. I can make a fucking video about this shit, but I keep this shit in live streams. So if you're like jumped in on this, you'll have like this hidden knowledge that doesn't exist in other places because it's not written down anywhere. Plus I haven't figured out all of it yet, but this is mostly my speculation. It's been pretty fucking accurate, so I can't say like super wrong on this. I'm usually ahead of the curve on this shit, but hold up, where's the? So I'm actually playing this shit like what's it called? Substance Painter instead of 3D Code. So in Substance Painter we do like fill layers and then masking. But that shit's brilliant for making material and light maps. But yeah, look, the light map is just an image, just all that shit is. Okay, going back to material map, we're gonna make it green. We're gonna make it blue, or we can make one. Let's see. I'm thinking we can take an influence. Remember, we want to be influenced by this material map, but we don't want to be tied to the damn thing. Being influenced and being tied is totally different. So if we want to say the skin, it's a pretty clear one. It's like what's this? It's just 99 green. That's it. It's pretty clear. I mean, we could always change this. We are not beholden to the original light map or material map. So that's something that we can be free of in a sense. Not beholden to that shit. So we can say that this is the M skin. There we go. Okay. And then we're gonna say, gonna change the color to that 100. Now we can do this shit in I'm gonna change this to 100. Okay. It's weird because in Genshin, the light map on the light map is it's all green, and it's kind of, I don't like the light map in Genshin, to be honest. It's a pain in the ass. It's a real pain in the ass, really. Build entire layer. Oh shit! What the fuck? Oh, okay. Yeah, it's mixing in. My bad. It should have not mixed out like that. What I'm saying is that it should be straight up one color. I don't know why it's mixing. Wonder what's going on there. What the fuck? Oh, okay, my bad. Now I see what's going on. This opacity bullshit right here. Okay, you see that? That's my damn mistake. Build entire layer. Okay, we're done. We're done there. I wonder if we had that same fucking mistake here. I don't think so. It's possible, but hold on, let me take a look-see here. We're gonna grab this. Oh, I think it's fine. I need to tune that shit in anyway. Okay. So this is a skin layer based on the original map, and then this is going to be where I want to add the blues. Look at this. Look how look how high this is. It's pretty blue up here. But I don't know what the madcap 1 and what madcap 2 and in what object they look as. So another brief explanation, and I guess, is that let's go back one last thing. We'll go back to Blender really quick. The explanation here is that one last thing. I think I got this right here. This will work. Okay, so we have object A. So let's just claim this is body A. And then let's create a duplicate and call that body B. Okay, and so the thing is that each one has its own material, if we consider it that way. And I don't know what A or B's materials like, or whatever. Like, let's say I don't know the material. Let's say this has madcap, more deep in that. Actually, it's more like I don't know if this one has like madcap. Say it has 2 shaders, I guess, and say it has 2 shaders. Okay, and this one is madcap A, and this one's madcap B. But this one's for object A, and this one would have another one. You see, it has a totally separate thing. So it has maybe another madcap A and B, or 1 and 2, and then it does like a mix shader. This is like a visual representation of this shit in game, and what effects, and then the light map and the material map decide where the hell the levers are on things. That's basically it. But I don't know which. I can't tell until I test out the damn thing, which how each madcap looks and whatever. It might be shared too sometimes, and then comes in probably the red channel somewhere. But that's like a simplified kind of thing because that's all we know. Because I mean, if we look at let's go to let's find this shit out. Hold up. All right, I think I got it right here. The hell? Let me just make a new. Okay, so we're gonna head over to guides. I wonder if you updated it or not, but let's go to guide here. We head over to guide and we go to ZZZ texture properties. Probably hasn't been updated. You see, take a look at what we know here. This is what we know last updated in 2020 and 2024, so last fucking year. They kind of don't figure out. They say, hey, it's transparency. Yes, but it could be something else as well. So it could not only be transparency, but it looks like it is. It probably is. But we already discussed green. You see, God only knows and specularish. That's not 100% correct as I laid it out right here. Light map again, same thing. Sure, it's a bit of a shadow ramp, but it's also can be treated like the roughness, right? Again, metallic, that's for sure, 100%. Gloss, no, it kind of is. It kind of is for the light map, right? That's what I was getting at. But it is also the strength controller of the green. Okay, so green right here and blue are kind of tied together. That's what they didn't get in this damn guide. The normal map. This is basically just like red green is just, yeah, that's fine. And this is where it was funny. They didn't get it. Green, God only knows, but maybe you see line depth, maybe. But from what it looked like to me, it looked like it was straight up like the thinness of the damn thing, like a range, right? And something about the neck. Yeah, see what I told you. This one's totally lost. This one is this one was pretty easy to figure out. That, as I said, alpha is the topology follow. The contact shadow intensity contact. Maybe you see this. I don't even know. I don't know. Blue, I can't say. Blue, they say it's contact shadow intensity. Maybe. Yeah, not even. I have no idea what the fuck a blue one is. To be honest, I can't confidently say anything. In my testing, I found shit. Yeah, that's what I can say. Oh yeah, here's the text chord 3. How I forgot about this. This one is the inner side. Okay, so this is the back face of the mesh. Okay. So yeah, so text chord 3 is the back face. Text chord 2 is the front isometric projection. No, it's just a front project view by bounds, and then flip it upside down. That's all. This is the odd one, right? He goes like, you don't know. Okay, so as I was saying, text chord 1, the thing is about the edges, right? So don't know how that plays into the damn thing, but you take a look at the mesh when with the text chord 1 enabled, you'll see that it's affecting the edges of the mesh. The text chord blank one is the original one. So text chord 4, he didn't even talk about here. That's how fucking outdated this thing is. Right. Right. I don't know. Maybe they have more new info on the Discord, but I haven't gotten there for a while. Don't care. Oh yeah, we're gonna talk about dumping right after this shit too, so probably gonna go quiet. right after this, but get here. So let's finish this up here for the. Generally speaking, what it does a lot faster. We barely got anything done here, but more of an explanation here. Okay, so the finale of my long ass rant or talk is that we need to make another one, another material map or sorry layer here. Okay, so we're gonna make that there, and then we're going to say, I like how it's like some people jump in here. I'm looking at this, I got like random views. It's only got like duration of 2 seconds. I mean, did they click this video wrong or something? Oh, that works. Maybe it was like an auto or something. Anyway, let's see. This is all about. I'm a little lost here. What was I doing again? Oh yeah, the blue. Right, the rest of the skin. Let me see if I can just cheese it right here because it's so stupid. No, okay. It was double shit. Hold up, what the fuck? Okay, so where's the freeze? Freeze transparent. Freeze painted. Oh, I see. Oh, that's cool. I'm gonna duplicate this, and we're just gonna make a duplicate. Get this layer, and then we're gonna say a lot easier. Just duplicate the damn thing. Color. We're gonna just change the color to what we want. We want that green here. Go with this color right here. We're gonna go with 79 on the green, and then 80. Go 79, 79, 79. Okay. We go 79 on the blue. 79 on the green. Whatever. We can say full entire layer. Bam. Okay. Yeah, and there we go. That's done. This is now the material map. Very quick, very easy. There's not much else to talk about here. Except for maybe that, which is green. Could probably change that. Probably change that now before. Because it needs to be metallic actually. We'll do it later. I'm not even worried about that. Do it later. But I think I'm gonna need to bring in the other one and then do the rest of it. See, we have the light map done. We have the. If we look at this, we can see there. Where the hell's my color? I think it was like 5. There you go. There you go. We're gonna take a look at how it looks after we bring in the so the rest is just painting. I think Like I said, if anyone has any questions on that one, when I'm gonna be painting it, because I'm gonna call it right now. I think I do want to chill a little bit, but because I just talked the entire time for like almost like 2 damn hours about this entire thing. But yeah, no, that should be good enough for all ZZZ texturing. That's it. There's not much else. But nice as you can come in here and then just be like, just go export. And then we say, we export this, this, and this, right? We're going to say body as well. We're just going to say, okay, export. Is a 2 channel, and then go back, and then here it is. There's the diffuse, whatever, but it's not actually diffuse. This is the LM or light map. From here, which is nice, is we can just come in and tune it in. And I start tuning how it looks and whatnot. Don't save, and then I need to make this thing a similar color to how it is in the game. That they add a red to it. Doesn't have any red, so we can just be like, wonder if this will work or not. We'll just do a screen or something. I don't know. We just say 0 on everything but red. Or we're gonna max it out here. So it's a full red, and we just say fill. There we go. It's got that look that we got in the other one. I think it's overlay. Give me an overlay. Wait, no, it's not overlay. It's I mean, it's soft line. No, it's not soft line. It's not definitely not multiply. I'm gonna say lighten or screen. Maybe what is this? Where's add? Is there an add? Pass through. No, that's not pass through. Where's the add? Add. There we go. Yeah, that's probably the most accurate because it's literally adding into it. I think. Let me see. Yeah, I would just use add. I mean, if it subtracts it, it probably should be nothing. Yeah, see, nothing happens. It's just adding red to it. So yeah, that's how it would be in that's similar to this Jane's regular texture. I think. Let me see. Yeah, the skin's bright orange. Yeah. Like I said, we can tune that in after. And we have this one. I don't almost use this, but I just have it as backup because I basically just use sometimes the 2 channel the 2 channel DirectX solution here. Here it's just painting. Let's see. We're gonna remove that. I like that. Like that. It's not necessary to have the other color. So I want to put those maps in the bottom there. Okay. What we want to do though, the depth mask, I don't know why that has is remove. I want to remove the color. It has a little bit of color from that thing, the depth. But like I said, that was just the beginning of the painting process of diffuse. I'm getting a bit tired right here. Uh, I kind of want to already play ZZZ again. Like those, at the end of the day, I'm a gamer. Yeah, I'm just a gamer for sure. What's nice, now they have the materials, we can just kind of copy this again. Copy, hello. Oh, we can duplicate, yeah, shit. Oh, wait, there's a little button right here. Why did I forget that? Red copy, copy. We're gonna call this the in base. Okay. All we need to do is change the oops, wrong one, I guess. I mean, we're gonna call this the outfit base, and then change this color to change that color to where's the color I want? I don't need to get her skin color. Let's get that skin color. I think I was already there. Yeah. Oh shit, it's in DDS. Give me a second. This software I think doesn't open that shit in DDS, I believe. I could be wrong. But we're gonna make we're gonna make we're gonna make it into PNG. PNG. There we go. I am already getting tired, like hella tired. Been streaming for like a little bit. I'm already tired. Holy shit. Okay. Bam. By the end of this, it's gonna be like, wow, that's pretty close to white, isn't it? Yeah. White's right, like right there. It's really light skinned, so I'm gonna say fill layer. You know what I want to do actually? Let's do this. I'm gonna say let me see if I can add this right here. Where is it? Freeze painted pixels. Okay, if we're gonna invert that. Or invert that. There we go. No, actually, we're gonna. Okay, so now we need to do is fill entire layer. Oh, okay, so I didn't do shit. Okay, fill entire layer. So then all we need to do is fill this layer with black. No, sorry, black. Yeah, black. We're gonna grab a little bit of closer to Jane's color. Jane's color right here. So we can see it out, how it looks. It'll look. I'm gonna say paint layer. So yeah, this is gonna be like the base thing without any shadows. And I need to fix that color thing there. But yeah. So we begin painting now. I need to add all the little details and shit. Oh, and the hands, that's right. Bring the textures. Yeah. So now I'm gonna take a bit of an extended break here. As we're hitting the 3 hour mark, so it's a little longer. But all the shit's been explained. So I can shut up now and talk less. I'm tired of talking a bit. But yeah. Alright, everyone. I will catch you guys. I will catch you in a bit. Maybe I might skip live stream for the rest of the texturing. I might do it, might not. Because then, even if I do skip, I'm going to come back for the last part. So for sure, the next one's going to be the final one. So either I come back and texture it live, or I come back and do the final stream where it's putting it together and weight painting. And once I weight paint, it's over. Because I'm gonna teach that. We're gonna do that one last weight paint thing. It'll be dope. I think. Yeah, yeah. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna come back and then I'm gonna paint it. Weight paint on a live stream for sure. And that'll be it. That'll be finale, and then I head over to Twitch to do the testing, live testing. We live, so that should be fun for anyone wanting to see live testing and whatnot. All right, I'm out. Laters.